Alright guys, let's get right into it. We got the Meta Quest 3 4K 512GB Arkham Shadow Edition, and honestly, it's the storage capacity that caught my eye. This thing comes packed with all your games, and there's enough space so you don't have to delete stuff and keep your games on. So let's go ahead and open up this box quickly. So lighter than the old ones though, that's for sure. And here's the controls. Much better. Let's take a look at the strap, and that's another problem again that I don't like from the Quest 2, and it's again that this strap bites right between your head. It's really uncomfortable. I guess they can't really do much with this, so one day we'll probably have some strapless design. But yeah, definitely lighter than my Oculus Quest 2. Compare the 2 to the 3, it's definitely less bulk here. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments. I personally think this is way slimmer, and the lens off the bat looks way different, so we'll get right into that. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to this 512GB storage. I don't know why there's no like in between a 128 to 512. There should be an in-between. Okay guys, right off the bat, the Quest 3 feels premium in your hands. It's noticeably lighter, more compact, which is great when you're into a long session. The build quality feels solid, but the head strap, that's still a weakling. If you're planning to use this thing for more than an hour at a time, then you're gonna want to upgrade something else or something more comfortable you can buy on Amazon. Then there's a 512GB storage. With that much room, you can install the big games. You have nothing to worry about, and running out of memory is not a thing anymore. So the visuals, here's where the Quest 3 really shines. The Pancake lenses really help. These make the visuals way sharper across the whole screen. Those days are gone where you have to look at the sweet spot in the middle. Massive upgrade, definitely. The resolution is a lot better, but here's the catch. Most of the games haven't evolved yet, so you'll be ahead of the games right now in terms of the hardware. So the controllers, that's a solid upgrade. One of the best changes here is that the controllers are redesigned. The Quest 3 ditches those awkward tracking for something way more compact. They feel better in your hand, and the tracking is more accurate. So whether you're throwing punches or shooting zombies in Resident Evil, these controllers can handle a lot better. Not every game out there is optimized to fully utilize its power. So while the hardware is a massive upgrade, the software is still catching up. And that means, some titles feel like still you're on the Quest 2, but with the crispier visuals for sure, the quality is a little bit better. One of the big selling points of the Quest 3 is the mixed reality capability. And yeah, it's cool. The color pass-through is a massive upgrade over the black and white. So now let's talk about the 512GB storage. If you're into VR, planning to try different games, this is the version to get. The 128GB might cut it for casual users, but with 512GB, you can download a solid library without ever worrying about space. I've loaded this thing up with heavy hitters like Half-Life and Asgard, Wrath 2, and Resident Evil 4, and I've still got plenty of room to spare. It's refreshing not to keep on, deleting videos and adding. So that 512GB definitely is gonna do it for you. Let's be real. Accessories is not anymore optional, they're essential. Stock head strap is just so bad. It's so uncomfortable, and you're playing for more than an hour, you feel like the pressure is on you. Do yourself a favor and grab yourself a third-party strap like the Bobo Gear. You'll thank yourself later for that. Battery life is another thing to consider. It's not terrible, but if you're deep into a gaming session, battery is going to drain really quickly. And external battery pack is a must if you're going for a long time. Pros and cons. Pancake lenses, entire screen's lens is crisp. It makes a huge difference overall version. 512GB storage, tons of space for games, media, and apps. No need to keep on installing and uninstalling apps. Improved controllers, more comfortable, better tracking, and overall, a solid upgrade. Processor is a lot faster than before. Mixed reality is not perfect, but it's a fun feature to play with. So the cons, the head strap is still uncomfortable. For more than an hour, you're gonna get pissed off for using this. Battery life could be better, especially for long sessions. You'll want an external battery pack if you're serious about virus speed, and there it is right here. Game optimization is not good either, so it hasn't taken advantage of the full hardware yet, so it hasn't evolved. The games haven't evolved. Be careful about the hidden costs. There's gonna be like controller grips, battery packs, and like head straps that you gotta buy. So is it worth it, guys? So if you're coming from a Quest 2, it's a noticeable upgrade for sure. The visuals are sharper, the performance is smoother, and the storage is a game changer. If you're serious about VR, then you need that storage, but you should know what you're getting into. The extra cost for storage, the inevitable purchase of accessories, this isn't a budget-friendly device. If you're all in VR Go and you got the cash to spend, then this headset is absolutely worth it. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and you learned something from this video about purchasing the Quest 3, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow my channel to get more insight on the future of technology. And by the way, I will be comparing the Quest 2 and 3, more in-depth review of the two. So stay tuned for the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.